Hello, good morning, all of you. Once again, we meet on a Sunday morning. This Sunday being very special, Teachers' Day. I salute to everyone because everyone has something to teach others and everyone has something to learn. So, with the Teachers' Day wishes, let's get on to a Nigerian folktale. Well, you might have heard about the hare and the tortoise, right? The Indian story, hare and the tortoise, the race. Similarly, this is also a story where tortoise is a main character. In one part of Nigeria, there was a kingdom. And the king married his son over to a girl, and he was not happy. He said, "This girl is not beautiful." Then the king got another girl and married him to that girl. He was not happy. He said, "No, this girl is also not happy." Around 50 girls, one after the other, the princess married, the prince married, and some of them were princesses, very beautiful, but still, he was not happy. But then the king got very angry. He said, "If there is any girl who is more beautiful than any of these 50 women whom his son got married, the king would kill the daughter and the parents if there be any girl who is more beautiful." Well, it was proclaimed that if there is any girl found beautiful than these 50 ladies, then the girl would be killed and her parents. Now comes our main character. In that kingdom, there was a tortoise. And the tortoise had a daughter. Again, last week itself I told you, do not ask too many questions. Tortoise had a daughter. And this daughter was very beautiful. A tortoise was a little bit worried. His wife also said, "See, our daughter is very, very beautiful. And if the king comes to know, he'll kill our daughter and kill us also. So hide her." So the little girl was kept in a hiding place for about 3 years in a kind of a cellar. She was kept, not allowed to see the outside world. Nobody could see her. One day, the prince, he came around for hunting. At that time, he saw a bird sitting on a tree. You know what the bird was doing? The bird was looking at that beautiful, enchanting means magical, that beautiful girl. The bird was looking at the enchanting girl. And the prince saw the bird and shot that bird with his arrow. And the bird fell on the other side of the fence. So he told his worker to go and get the bird. The worker went there and saw the bird, not just the bird, he saw that beautiful girl. He came back and told the prince that there is a beautiful girl out there. So the prince went around and saw. He was really, really happy that he has ultimately found someone really beautiful. He talked to her. He talked to her for hours together. Told her that he wants to marry her. First she said no, and because the prince was begging, she said, okay, we'll see. So the prince went back to his palace, sent a lot of gold, lot of valuable stones to his would-be father-in-law, that's a tortoise. He sent all the gift as a part of the dowry. Okay, now the custom is that the boy has to pay the bride. So the dowry was sent over to the tortoise. The tortoise didn't know why. The next day, the prince himself came. He met the tortoise and told him that he wanted to marry the beautiful daughter. Oh, the tortoise was worried. Okay, the problem has come. What to do? But he gave a lot of money, lot of gold, a lot of arguments, and then the tortoise agreed. All right. Then for the next 5-6 months, he was coming every day to meet the daughter of the tortoise. And somehow one day, his mother found out. But she was worried. She loved the boy, that if the king comes to know that there is a beautiful girl whom he liked, that the girl would be killed and the parents would be killed. So she went to warn the tortoise and saw the tortoise and the daughter. And she was also spellbound. She was also surprised to see such a beauty. And she also gave lot of money, lot of gold, and told the tortoise, don't give your daughter away to somebody else on marriage. Only my son will marry your daughter. And the tortoise agreed. Now the tortoise told the queen, all right, you wait for another 4 years or 5 years. After that, we'll have the marriage. And in the meantime, almost 5 years, the time was getting over. The boy went and told his father, the king, that he wanted to marry this beautiful girl. The king was angry. He immediately, the king said, well, on so and so date, in the marketplace, the girl and the parents will be killed. So everybody come. So the entire kingdom came to the marketplace on that fixed date to see the killing of the beautiful girl and the parents. And in the marketplace, thrones were kept for the king and the queen. They sat and they ordered the girl to be brought. The girl came. The king was very surprised. True. This girl is really beautiful. So he decided, all right, I'll not kill. He was thinking. But in the meantime, all the people in the kingdom also, they said, this girl is really beautiful. Okay, now let my son marry this girl. He told the tortoise, all right, I'll give you half of my kingdom to you. You can rule that kingdom. Give your daughter over to my son as his wife. The tortoise was very happy. And tortoise lives for hundreds of years. The tortoise ruled that kingdom for about 300 years, and his daughter lived happily with the prince. And after the king died, the kingdom came over to the prince became the king, and both of them lived happily forever. That's a story from Nigeria. Let's meet with another story sometime next week. Okay, goodbye. See you.